Barely a day after leaders from the Coalition for Reform and Democracy threatened to impeach President Uhuru Kenyatta over Anglo leasing payment, his allies have dared court to make good its threat.
But in the unlikely event that there is a temptation to bring such a motion, we want to tell our political competitors to try. We are ready for them, and we will deal with that when it comes.
The leaders say the opposition is engaged in vain talk as the impeachment of the president is a process with high thresholds.
The impeachment provisions concerning the president are in the Constitution. And they talk about certain numbers. And numbers don't lie. So even to suggest that the opposition intends to bring an impeachment motion, while the Constitution puts a very high threshold for impeachment, for me, makes me to believe that the members of the opposition were simply trying to provide news for the weekend.
These assertions were echoed by National Alliance Secretary General Onyango Olo. Olo accuses court leaders of inciting the public through their political rhetorics, yet some of them were in government when the whole saga was being implemented.
Ministers who signed these documents was the Minister for Transport, Bwana Chris Obure, who is a senator with the CORD coalition, and Bwana Amos Wako was the Attorney General, and Mr. Musalia Mudavadi, if I'm not wrong, was the Minister for Finance. It is therefore regrettable and extremely regrettable that the CORD coalition would have the guts to say that they are going to call for rallies to detest the issue of payment of the Anglo leasing contracts.
But Amani leader Musalia Mudavadi has downplayed the assertions by TNA members. In a press statement, Mudavadi says, and I quote, "For the record, let it be known that inquiries were made by relevant government agencies on the matter," at which point Mudavadi's position was known innocent. The government has all the information of this innocence unless political exigency and ill will dictate that it be truncated. End quote. Meanwhile, MPs and MCAs affiliated to the National Alliance led a peaceful demonstration in Nakuru town criticizing court's threats to impeach Kenyatta.
Tusipolipa ile mabalozi zetu zote zile ziko nchi za ng'ambo zote zitafanya nini? Mnataka zifungwe? Mnataka zifungwe? Ile tunajua iwezi fungwa ni ya China, si ndio? Na iwezi uzwa, si ndio? Na ma-Chinese wako sawa, si ndio?
And in Nyamira, Information Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i supported the president's move to give county commissioners more powers.
The president has not violated any part of the Constitution. He hasn't. What the president has done is basically to delegate the national government functions to the county commissioners.
Whether or not the court coalition will actualize its impeachment plans remains to be seen. Patrick Igunza, Monday Special.